DIY balloon art and mark it with balloons. Today we are going to make a hot dog fascinator hat. These are so much fun. Perfect for ball games, or the movies, or food events, or picnics, or, well, really just anything. I mean, you know, sometimes you just need to have a hot dog on your head. Anyways, so to start with, I've already pre-prepared our little fascinator base. So we have our headband, our little 1/4-inch headband, and we have it tied on to our little 5-petal flower, which I've shown you how to do in another video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, stop right now. Go look for the balloon hat techniques video, which I'll put a link down below too, so that you can find it easily. Okay, and so there you go. That's the base. Okay, so we're just going to put this right here for now. Okay, so now what we have is we have a 350. A yellow 350, and actually what we're going to do with this is we're going to take it and kind of run it through our fingers until we get all of the air out. You see how it's kind of flattened like a tape now? Okay, and then we're going to just tie it off. And the reason is that we're actually going to use this more like a rubber band. And we can put that to the side. Okay, so now we're going to take our 260, which this is a blush 260, kind of a skin colored one. You can, yeah, doesn't quite disappear on me. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and we're gonna make a 3-bubble roll. Now, it doesn't really matter what size you make it. What matters is that your hot dog is bigger than your bun. So I'm just gonna arbitrarily make it about that size, just like that, okay? So you're gonna twist a bubble, control this bubble, and then you're gonna take your nozzle and twist them together just like that, and then put the nozzle through so that kind of locks it. Okay, so this is kind of like a dog leg or something like that, rabbit ears. Okay, and then we're going to take our 3rd bubble, match those bubbles, squeeze and twist, and then all you need to do is you're basically just going to roll that through, just like that. You saw me do that again there. Okay, so you see I kind of made this there, and then I'm just going to roll it through, and then I'm just going to kind of roll it again to lock it, just like that. Okay, now I'm not going to get rid of this piece quite yet, but I will a little bit later. Okay, so now I'm gonna measure what size do I want my hot dog. And like I said, I want my hot dog to be just a little bit bigger than the bun. You know, like if you've ever been to Costco and you got a hot dog there, and you've seen that the bun is, you know, it's like a really big hot dog, right? So that's what we're gonna do. So it's like a 1-foot-long hot dog, right? Like Coney Island dog or something like that. I don't know, I'm from Southern California. What do I know from Coney Island? Okay, and then we're just going to cut off the end. Now, this is important. You see that I've twisted this. Before I cut this end, I have this twisted and I'm holding it so that I don't lose control of it, because otherwise I'll just lose all the air. Okay, so you see it just deflated, and now I'm just going to tie a knot in it. And I do want the knot to be fairly tight because I'm not going to put any twists into this, and I do want it to stay in this shape. And you can just trim the ends at this point. We don't need the ends because we're not going to use it, and we want to clean it up a little bit. We call those the balloon guts. Okay, so here's where it gets a little bit tricky. So we're going to take our yellow 350, which is actually going to become our mustard, and we're going to tie it to the end of our, so I'm going to kind of like tuck it, squeak, kind of tuck it through right there to our little roll through, and then I'm going to tie those 2 nozzles together, just like that. Okay, just like this. Now, the reason that I haven't cut this off yet is because if for some reason like this nozzle comes off and I can't do it, then I could tie it to this piece. Okay, so now I have it hanging here. And I'm going to place my hot dog onto it. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of bring this underneath it like that. Okay, so it's kind of coming out from between the bubbles like this. And I'm just going to stretch and pull and wrap it around at the same time. And ideally, if I can get it around twice, that would be good. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It just kind of depends on how big your hot dog is and how big your bun is and the mood of the balloons, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna do like that. And then I'm gonna bring it underneath. Okay, so you see, I don't have it wrapped around this 3rd bubble here. I just have it wrapped around the 2. And so now I am going to use this piece here, and I am going to actually tie those together, just like so. Okay, and whichever piece is bigger, let that one do the work, right? So I'm stretching this, and then I'm pushing the yellow one under it, like that. Okay, and so now I can clean this up a little bit. Let's get rid of that there, and let's get rid of these nozzles here. Now, don't cut it too close because you don't want to untie it. Okay, so now here's our hot dog with our mustard. And you see like the mustard is like getting a little bit curly from the tension. That's okay, you can just kind of fix it, or don't worry about it because it's going to be on top of your head anyway. All right, let's just clean these up a little bit and let's get our Fascinator base. Okay, so basically what we're going to do, you see I have two ends here. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie them, let's see, around, I don't know if you can see this here, yep, like that. I'm just going to tie them around there like that. And it doesn't really matter that they're different colors or whatever, because as you can see, it kind of forces the hot dog part down. And then I'll just kind of clean up the balloon guts here. Okay, so you see it kind of forces the hot dog down like this. So this one, this is how it looks from the back, but this is how it looks where everybody's going to see it. And to show you this, I have Melody here, who is going to be our hot dog model. And let's see, I don't want to put it on your ears. And there we go. This is our hot dog hat. So much fun. Doesn't Melody look great in it? Anyways, if you like this, be sure to like this video. Give me a comment, tell me what you think, tell me what else you want to see, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. All right, well, I will be seeing you next week on another edition of Who Wants to Make a Balloon?